Howdy. Okay, excuse me. So we're here talking about my modifications to my Mora Robust HighQ knife. The knife itself was $16. Great deal. Excuse me. This is sharp. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Carbon steel. I've used it for food. I've used it for wood so far, and it's done everything I needed it to. The only modification I made was the one that most people have made, and that is to file this down to a 90-degree angle so it works with my fire steel. And then, because I wasn't a real fan of the Mora knife sheath, plastic one, I ended up, this was 16 bucks, like I said, so I ended up buying one from the Pathfinder school for $12. I don't know if you can see the logo on there. It's kind of lightly embossed, but it's a nice, great sheath. It's real thick, heavy duty. I like it a lot. It fits in there perfectly. It doesn't, excuse me, it's snug. It's not going to fall out. So anyway, and then, you know, it comes with a belt loop, of course, leather, sewn in real, stitched in real heavily. But I don't like those. I don't like it on my belt. I feel like it's too high for me to get to it easily. So I made this extension here using paracord and the Solomon knot, much like people do with their bracelets. And of course here it looks like you can see it. I folded it over onto itself and weaved, folded it over onto itself and weaved it into the knot, thus making my new belt loop. And that way it can hang below, especially in the wintertime, below my jacket. I don't have to worry about, you know, keeping my jacket tucked behind it or raising it up to get to it if I really need it fast. Excuse me, or just want to get to it more conveniently. Plus, on the additional side, it gives me this extra room to sort of stick in my fire steel. And then, of course, I've got my sailing needle stuck in between there, in the middle there. And then on this side, I've got my pepper spray. So you never know, just in case. So this is what I've done. I think it's going to work real great for me. My first trip out into the woods is next week, so we'll see. And then, one more thing. At the bottom here, I have left extra line to tie around my leg. Obviously, if you have it hanging down, you don't want it swinging in the wind, so to speak. So tie that around my leg like like an old holster for a 6-shooter gun or something. Anyway, all right. So that's what I did, and I think it's going to work well for me. So far, it has, and I like it, and it feels comfortable. So there you go. Cheers.